Hello friends, fruits and vegetables, nuns of B2.0 here. My face cam is as laggy as always. Welcome to the stream. I've got my cup of tea as always. I wonder if you can hear me drinking tea. No, you can't. There's not going to be ASMR. I don't know why I thought you might be able to, considering you can't even hear me clap normally. But, yeah. Cooper, you are correct. I didn't know what to do for trivia for today because I'm fastly running out of Layton trivia. And I just felt like doing a silly one. Yes, I'm British. Brit alert, yeah. Uh, I should prepare my streams a lot more in advance, but also I was ready like before the streams, like 2 minutes before the stream started, but I still feel a little bit all over the place. But like, yeah. We're gonna play some Layton. We're doing case number. Oh yeah, I need to unpause the game. I was watching Young Sheldon before the stream, if you couldn't guess, because I'm obsessed with that now. Case number 8. Kat and Co have been invited on a luxury cruise, but will the golden goddess in the Grand Lounge keep smiling? Is it the SS Anne? That's the Pokemon reference. It doesn't say what anything to do with the case yet, so I can't really make a guess, but my guess is that it isn't actually a cruise ship. That's a joke, there probably is a cruise ship. But I'm excited, let's go. It feels like, it's been like 2 weeks since we last streamed Layton, it feels like. And I'm excited, because I was like ill last week. I don't know if I'm prepared to do all the talking that I have to do when I play Layton, though. I say, what a smashing vessel! I've forgotten every voice I do for every single person ever. I say, what a smashing vessel! It's much more luxurious than I'd imagined. And I don't even have my own kennel, Ruff. Yeah, it's actually a train. So this is the Titanic. Definitely not a play on the Titanic, huh? She's stunning, isn't she? I can't quite believe we'll be sailing on her. Yeah, I still have like a bit of a snotty nose and stuff, but I've had like that for like months. I don't feel the kind of ill I felt last week where I literally felt nauseous and had to cancel hanging out with my friends twice. That's literally the most annoying thing ever, because as soon as my friend, because like literally the day after all my friends hanged out, which was the day my friend had to go back to university, like the day off, and so it was the final day she could hang out before going back to university. The literal day after, I felt so much better and went to the shops purely to buy Tic Tacs. And it's just so annoying, because I love my friends. I was picturing something much less grand after all. It's described as an affordable yet luxury cruise ship. Me doing a terrible fake British accent as if I'm not British myself. What's an affordable yet luxury ship but when it's at home, Ruff? I heard it's supposed to be a small cruise ship that the average members of the public could afford to enjoy. Is it gonna crash like the Titanic? This is small, Ruff. I have no idea what time frame Layton's set in, so this could literally be the Titanic, just not the Titanic was like 19 something. Yeah, I'm becoming extra British. Would you guys believe me if I told you that with my mum's Subway earlier, she ordered a Mountain Dew? I don't know what's happening to her. She's the only one that's like, you do something American, you're gonna get disowned. That is a joke. My mum's not gonna disown me. She just jokes about disowning me when I drink coffee or don't make tea the right colour. Certainly doesn't look small, does it? Gosh, I just imagine what the inside of is going to be like. I never dreamt I'd ever travel on a ship like this. No, nor do I. And we certainly wouldn't be if it wasn't for Madame de Belle giving us the tickets. I'm so excited about the party too, cruising down the Thames, hobnobbing with London's elite. The ticket says, in celebration of the maiden voyage of the famed Titanic. It's all very fancy, isn't it? Maybe old Double Chin isn't really fat at all. Maybe it's money stuffed up her dress. Rough. Okay, Charles. I mean, 3 tickets on a cruise like this must have cost a small fortune, Ruff. You get the pet discount, Charles. Definitely, and she even arranged it so you could come too, Charles. Dogs aren't usually allowed on board. As a fellow pet lover, she obviously threw her weight around a little bit for us. Well, I owe her a lick for saving me from boredom at the office. I just hope it isn't too rough. Now, Ernest, you did bring all the luggage, didn't you? I just imagine Katrielle's luggage bags to be like the luggage Urza has in Fairy Tale. And I just imagine Ernest just dragging that along for her. Oh yes, miss. I just entrusted it to a deckhand a little while ago. He said it would be taken to our cabins later. What if the deckhand is evil? I don't know. I'm just throwing out accusations. Maybe I have to actually see what the mystery is first. I must say, your case was particularly heavy, Miss Layton. What did you pack? Oh, was it really that heavy? I only put it in essentials. Gosh, I didn't realize essentials could weigh so much. She's probably got a kitchen sink in there, pinstripes. It's Inspector Hastings. Cat, what the dickens are you doing here? Good evening, Inspector Hastings. Have you been invited on the Maiden's Voyage as well? Yeah, by Dobell. Said it was a thank you for all the hard work I've been putting into Outbar at times. Couldn't very well refuse, could I? Well, Madam invited us as well. Thank heavens for that. I was starting to wonder who I could talk to. I suppose the rest of the guests will all be millionaires. I don't know, the Thematic is supposed to be an affordable yet luxury cruise ship accessible to all. Oh yeah, looks highly accessible. These well-to-do lot don't know what's normal sometimes. It is an incredible vessel, isn't it? There seems to be an awful lot of crew members as well as guests. I think a vessel of this size requires a considerable crew, miss. They certainly seem to be very busy, don't they? Able seaman. It's because he works in the ship, he's an able seaman. Get those trunks on board. What are the little ones doing here? It looks like you're dragging your feet, sailor. Faster, man, faster. Alright. We'll be weighing anchors soon. We've got to get everything on board. Poor people, they're rushed off their feet. What is it, Cat? There's a puzzle here. No, okay. Emiliana, though. Emiliana screen time. I like Emiliana. Isn't that Emiliana over there? Oh no, it means I'm going to have to do a French accent. Oh yes, so it is. I think she's seen us too, look. Hey, Emiliana. Good evening. Good evening, Inspector Katrielle, Ernest. Oh, and I see you brought your pet along with you. Good evening, Emiliana. Have you been invited to the Thematic too? Yes, I have. You're not coming, are you? Yes, we are. Madame de Belle invited us. Oh, yes. It was her who invited me too. I was hoping to be able to relax and enjoy the cruise. Not much chance of that happening with you on board. Emiliana, be nice. Don't be like that. Let's enjoy it together. Oh, miss. Looks like we're ready to embark. I do apologize for the wait, ladies and gentlemen. However, we are now ready to begin boarding the vessel. Mind your step as you walk up the gangplank and enjoy the cruise. I don't know what a gangplank is, but I will mind my step. This is so exciting. Come on. Come along. On we go. Oh, wait for us, miss. Hey, don't you forget your pet, Ruff. We're going on a cruise. It's much larger inside than I'd expect. I wonder where our cabins are. I think our cabin numbers are printed on our tickets. Oh really? Let's see. Oh yes, here it is. It looks like I'm in standard class deluxe. Well, I'm in standard class deluxe though. Oh yes, so are you, and our cabin numbers are the same too. So cabin... It looks like we're sharing for the night. And we're sharing with Emiliana as well. Madame de Belle has a lot to answer for. I just seem to be in regular standard class cabin number, and she's gone. Oh, same as me, sunshine. Looks like we'll be bunking up together. Well, I think our cabin is down the way, miss, so we'll meet up again later, shall we? Alright, Ernest, see you later. He's having a similar character arc to Morgana. So Emiliana, shall we? This is going to be fun. Ruff. I don't think so, Shell. Your cabin is the other way. Huh? You may be a dog, but you still can't share a cabin with us ladies. It's not what a gentlewoman does. I knew that. I was just confused. Pinstripes, wait for me, Ruff. So, the deluxe accommodation appears to be this way. Me only managed to say a sentence to us without hating us? Oh my lord. So this is standard class deluxe. It's quite a large cabin actually, isn't it? What luck. Yes, this is certainly better than I was expecting. Oh good, and my suitcase is here already, I see. Isn't it a little overstuffed? What have you got in there, Katrielle? A detective's bag is always full. I have many important things to take around with me, even for one night. That's too much for one night. Surely you could manage for a week with a suitcase that full. I don't think so. I already whittled it down to the bare minimum. Anyway, let's not waste any more time talking about luggage. We should be out on deck enjoying the cruise. Well, I agree with that. Too much time in here could be trying. What do you mean? Katrielle's a delight, and you know it. Shall we go and ask Ernest and the Inspector Hastings if they want to join us? Yes, alright. We'll go and find their cabins in standard class. Okay, standard class cabin. Hello, Ernest. You and the Inspector are all settled in, I hope? So, this is regular standard class, is it? Yes. Oh, hello again, miss. Is there something wrong with our cabin? You keep peering around. Oh no, it's just... Oh, it seems a little basic compared to ours, that's all. Really? Yes, more than a few rungs down the ladder of luxury, I'd say. If our cabin was the Ritz, yours would be, say... No, don't say it, miss. Please, I'd rather not know. Okay, I'm glad you can make it to at least a little bit of the stream, Rachel. Thank you. We're both in standard class, it can't be that different. The cabin's pretty fancy if you... Oh, that's the wrong voice. We're both in standard class, it can't be that different. This cabin's pretty fancy if you ask me. I agree. I think it's a splendid cabin. The roof to keep the rain out, walls to keep the wind out, and a door to keep the noise out. What's the problem, eh? Gosh, when you put it like that, I feel rather small for letting a little thing like this ruffle my feathers at all. Huh, so you should, Sunshine. Who gives a monkeys what the room looks like, as long as you can sleep in it? Get your priorities right. Yes, Inspector. Sound advice on this, you really shouldn't. Let's let this cramped little cabin get you down. Who was it that brought it up again? Ruff. Anyway, Emiliana and I were wondering if you'd like to join us on the deck. Rather, I'm dying to see what it's like up there. Excellent. What are we waiting for then? I'm gonna save the game because I haven't done that yet this stream, and I know we're only like 19 minutes in, but I like to save a lot. We're almost at 50 puzzles solved. That's pretty cool. Okay. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. With cloudless skies above us, we have a perfect night for our cruise. The crew still has some final preparations to make before we depart, so please, just enjoy the atmosphere. That must be the ship's captain, yes? No question. How can you tell, miss? Oh, I just can. Guts again, Ruff? I don't think you're far off there, Katrielle. Oh, do you think so too? His composed demeanor, his uniform, the fact that he's addressed the passengers. Yes, I'd say there's a high probability that he is the captain of the vessel. So you're like me, Miliana. You think he's the captain as well? You simply guessed. I, on the other hand, used my profiling skills to arrive at the truth. Through logic and reasoning, I'm not like you at all. Oh, you two. He's coming over, look. Welcome aboard the thematic. I'm the captain of this vessel, Midas Pullman. Midas Pullman. I thought that's probably a pun. A lot of the names in this game are puns. That rhymed. I hope you enjoy our cruise. The weather forecast is for low winds and no rain, so you should be in for a treat. I knew you were the captain. Yes, we're very much looking forward to this, Captain Pullman. Thank you. I'll say, this ship of yours is really very swish, isn't it? You like her, do you? Yes, she's small as a cruise ships go, but plenty big enough to be comfortable. She doesn't seem small to me at all. Is that so? Well, put her alongside some of the grander ships and you'd soon change your mind, sir. The ship I captained before this one, for example, was a Golif by comparison. Gosh, you've captained larger vessels? Amazing. You can't judge a ship by its size alone, though. It's certainly not a case of the bigger the better. Yeah, size doesn't matter. Yeah. The greatest cruise ships are the ones that enjoy their passage. I can breathe. Okay. Let me breathe for a second. Breathe in. I say as I breathed out because I spoke. Okay. Okay, I've breathed. The greatest cruise ships are the ones that give the passengers the smoothest and most enjoyable ride. Well, that's jolly sounds logic. Yes. So I'd just like to go over our itinerary, if I may. After we set off, we're heading downriver towards the sea and out into open waters. Once we're a little way offshore, we'll let the party get into full swing, and then tomorrow we'll head back up the river to land again. I think boats are really cool. Like, I've only been on a couple boats, and not for very long, but... I'd love to, like, go on more. I think a cruise could be fun. I quite like the water. I don't think I'd be scared, and I'm a pretty and stuff. But also cruises, I don't know. But I have been on boats before, just not on boats where you sleep, if that makes sense. I've been on boats to get to places. Gosh, it sounds jolly romantic, doesn't it? A dinner party on a cruise ship in the open waters of the sea, gazing back at the shore. Ernest, why are you like this, man? Katrielle's not interested. It sounds wonderful, yes, dinner on such a luxury ship is bound to be absolutely mouth-watering. We're both excited for different reasons. I think I can see Droll rough. Well, we should be ready to depart any moment now, so I wish you all a very enjoyable cruise, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, anime! This ship's name is something to do with the Titanic, so I automatically don't trust it. Are Jack and Rose going to be on this ship? I've never seen Titanic, but are they? It's weird seeing all these things in an anime cutscene that I've seen in real life. Like that bridge with the two tower things. I've seen that so many times. We're off at last. I'm sure it's going to be quite an adventure. I have some feeling something's going to happen. Yeah, Titanic sinks. It like hit an iceberg. I think that was what, and it was like claimed to be indestructible, and it like hit an iceberg, and then the movie was based off the sinking, where they made it into they made a romantic tragedy or something. I've never watched Titanic. How dare you spoil Titanic? How dare you? When you say you've got a feeling something's gonna happen, that usually means a case. The case of who's sinking the ship. The case of, are we going to die on this cruise ship? Don't expect a Hastings. This is supposed to be a break from work for me. There's no break. This is listed as case number 8. Haha. Yeah, you and me both. We can stay off duty, eh? Perfette? Yes, let's all just enjoy the cruise. My suitcase is the only case I need. Yeah, I don't trust this. Excuse me, Miss Katrielle Layton, I have a puzzle! There's been a murder! Someone stole the fancy butter knife. I don't know. I can only guess what the case is. Someone stabbed the ship with a knife and now we are sinking. It's gonna be like, can you solve this puzzle before we... It's gonna be a puzzle that's like, can you solve this before we hit the iceberg? And then if you don't, you just go, BAM! Explosions. Excuse me, Miss Katrielle Layton, I believe. And Inspector Hastings and Miss Perfette from Scotland Yard, if I'm not mistaken. Madame de Bell told me that she had sent you invitations for this little cruise. Now find our missing silverware. I don't know why I'm so fixated on the idea of silverware going missing on a cruise ship. See. Oh yes, you're one of the 7 dragons, aren't you? He is? I forgot. I remember seeing you at the premiere of No Sub for Love at the Savoy. Yes, indeed, miss. I am Mustafa Fullhold, the owner of this ship. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Perhaps you heard of my shipbuilding business here in London. Bountiful Holdings, it is called. Bountiful Holdings? Yes, it's the UK's #1 shipbuilding and shipping company, Katrielle. According to Companies House... I'm speaking too fast, I need to breathe. Yes, tea helps me breathe. Okay. According to Companies House, profit in recent years has derived as much from marine transportation as shipbuilding. And the company's shareholder report indicates new investment in passenger shipping. I believe the objective is to reclaim some of the business lost to the motor and airline industries in recent years. Haha, you are very well informed, Miss Pufferty. Yes, in fact, this is affordable luxury cruise was one of my own ideas. The one boat I remember being on is this one that you had to go on to get to it. I think it was an island or something, or just another bit, and it was half an hour boat ride, and it was pretty cool. No, when I went on the boat, when I went to Alcatraz, because I needed to... Yeah. Okay, I've been on a few. I don't remember what the boat I went on, the Alcatraz was like, but I think it was a 2-floor boat. I'm starting to remember. It was a 2-floor boat. And there was a bunch of seats, and it was really cool. Yeah. One cannot tread water in business. One must seek new horizons, think of new ideas. In the past, I have taken no prisoners when I was making a name for myself. Many of my rivals wept because of me. Okay. But every man is the smith of his own fortune. A dog eat dog world, as they say. No doubt an eminent detective such as yourself understands what I'm talking about, no? I try not to eat my dog. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, let's not eat our dog. So many people apparently gain eminence through sheer good luck. Well, it is not uncommon for Madame de Belle to compliment anyone. She tells me you have an incredible mind. I would like to see your mind in action. First puzzle! He's not a pirate, he's just talking about Dog Eat Dog World. He's one of 7 dragons. And he's giving us a puzzle. And hello to your pug. I want to kidnap your pug. I mean, what? Give her plenty of pets from me, or... I don't... Yeah. Would you indulge me? Puzzle time. Let's go. Yippee! Puzzles! I'm leaving the wrong thing. Need to get game capture. Boppity boppity boop bop boop. So words. When the whistle is blown, the sailors with flags down will raise them, and those with flags up will lower them. You need to get all the sailors to have their flags raised by making exactly 5 commands. Slide the whistle to display where your command will apply, and place the circle over the sailors you are addressing. You cannot place it in a location containing no sailors. Okay, good. Give her all the pets. Tell her she's a good girl. Whoa. Wait, what are we doing? I forgot. Have their flags raised. Okay, alright. I just can't get that to get everyone. That was meant to get multiple people. Ah. Yeah, no. Try again. It's these guys that are annoying. Wait, no. Yes, I can get off. I thought that would get all three of them. Ah. That gets too many. My head hurts. Not literally, in the metaphorical sense. Okay. We might be here for a while, guys. I thought that's like the closest I've gotten. No. See what these outliers. Ugh. Do that. Do that. Do that. Doesn't quite reach far enough. Ah, this is annoying. Okay. Okay. So ones like this that are annoying. That was meant to get... Okay. I think it's these three that are really annoying. Well, if I do that... Oh... Okay, do that. And get these three? Can I get all three of them? No. Oh. Wait a minute. Come on, we are so close. I'm gonna commit crimes. So So close, but yet so far. So it's like that. That. No, I did that wrong. I need to not be too quick. But those two don't reach. I think my brain's dead, and I just pressed the wrong thing. Okay. Those three. I think I already established that those ones are annoying. Alright, but that's not gonna work because it's gonna get those ones. Okay. I think I need to breathe for a second. No. Are you kidding me? Wait, okay. I think on the right tracks. Okay. We still only have one left, which just doesn't work, does it? It's these outliers which are really annoying. Okay. I think I need to breathe. Okay. No. And we still got a problem. Because these two are annoying as hell. Okay, I think I need to start fresh. I've got idea. Oh, but then there's this guy. For the love of God. Okay. Hello, welcome to the stream, Pokemon. I'm currently struggling. Okay. No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. I think I got it. And then like that. Let's go!
This should do it, I think. Any mystery?
I had a feeling I'd have to get one of the I have to do one of the ones that are already up, put it down, and then get it back up, but I didn't know which for ages, but we did it. You did it. The way to solve this one is to issue commands to sailors in the central area, and then the fourth, yes. It's funny that I clap when I do something well, because my microphone doesn't pick up my clap, so you just see this and hear nothing, as far as I'm aware. Unless my microphone has suddenly started picking up clapping noises, but I don't think it has. Yeah, no. That's puzzle 99. We haven't done 99 puzzles, but it's puzzle 99. Ah, yes, I see. It's all true, these rumors. I hear of your extraordinary talent. Thank you. If you ever find yourself in a fix, please do come and ring my bell. Haha, fixes do not trouble me, Miss Layton, but I will certainly remember your name. So, I wish you all the most enjoyable voyage. We're currently on a cruise ship. Mr. Fullhold, forgive the interruption. The steward informs me we're ready to begin the party. Thank you, Midas. We are in open waters already. Yes, sir. The thematic is a very speedy vessel, as you know. Yeah, this game is very British. British, innit, bruv? Gonna shank you outside the pub. Like bare butters, innit? This is like peak. You're being really peak right now. I'm gonna stab you outside if we got a problem. You wanna go outside? We got a problem, innit, bruv? Mate? You... Welcome back for a couple minutes, you're back. You have experienced me speaking British slang. I spoke most fault saying British in it, bruv. Not perhaps in the same league as SS Midas Touch that you captained before, but I hope you are satisfied with her. Absolutely, Mr. Fullhold, she handles like a dream. So, my friends, it seems the party is underway. Please make your way to the Grand Lounge. Let's celebrate this maiden voyage in style. Yeah, when I start saying British slang, you know the stream's getting good. Party, miss! This is so jolly exciting, isn't it? I can't wait to see what it's like. Let's go straight to there now. Going to the Grand Lounge. Whoa. I bet mystery has something to do with that statue. I don't know why, I just feel like it. Midas? I just say words the way they look and don't think about the pronunciation. It's probably Midas or something. Isn't that like gold guy? I don't know. I think I'm wrong, but I don't even know what I'm thinking about. Wait. Google's my friend. Yeah, the King Midas. He's that the myth where he had the ability everything he touched turned into gold, and then he started turning things he liked into gold, and because anything he touched turned into gold, so it's like second is like double-edged sword and stuff. Yeah. It's good to be right about something. Oh, I don't know where to look. Every dish looks absolutely delicious. Though my nonna might not have agreed, there's more to life than food, you know, you two. Just look at the decor in here. That golden statue over there is magnificent, isn't it? Just smell it. Katrielle saw food and now she's zoned in on the food. Katrielle, are you even listening to me? Oh, here we go. I think he's going to announce the start of the party. Ladies and gentlemen, my esteemed guests. I feel like I change his voice every time I make him speak. May I thank you personally for joining me on the maiden voyage of this magnificent ship, the thematic. What if the golden statue gets stolen? Or we think it gets stolen, but actually it fell off the ship, and it's in the bottom of the river. As you know, she is the first of a new line of affordable but luxury cruise ships to be manufactured by Bountiful Holdings. So please, drink, feast, live for this evening like kings and queens. Later we have some entertainment planned for your enjoyment, a game where we shall see on whom the goddess of fortune is smiling tonight. Let the party begin. How come I shut up? Bess, what do you want to try first? Let me show you my love for you by getting you a plate. Oh, Benji, you're just the sweetest, but I don't know where to start. Oh, dearie me, what a party. Wait till I tell Maud and Enid about this. It's certainly an impressive party. I'm sure all the well-to-do Londoners here feel very at home. Well, it's not the kind of bash I'm normally invited to, but I could get used to this. In fact, I might even be surprised the better off with it one time. What's the matter with you, Katrielle? Why have you gone quiet all of a sudden? She's looking at the food. Oh, no reason. I mean, I don't mind if everyone just wants to chat instead of going to eat some sumptuous, scrumptious, oh so eat me now-cious food. Told you. I know Katrielle so well. How typical, Alora. Let's go and have a look around, shall we? Yes. Let's go and look at the dishes and the platters and the salvers and perhaps just glance at something other than food as well, maybe? Nope. Katrielle knows what she wants, and she wants food. It really is a most spiffing spread, isn't it? I've never even seen some of these dishes before. I'm going to tackle this tiered tower of dishes from bottom up. You have to methodically, I think. Oh yes, I agree, miss. Such a marvellous spread. Makes you want to sample a little of everything, doesn't it? Is this round ball at the top some kind of exotic cuisine as well, do you think? I don't think so. Just looks like a gold ball to me. No, I think it's just decoration, isn't it? Oh really, what a shame. I was looking forward to finding out what it tasted like. You'll be wanting to eat China next, huh? I mean, it is Tuesday, isn't it, bruv? It's Tuesday today. You can fit anything in your stomach if you try hard enough. It's Tuesday, innit, bruv? I think there's even a special dish laid on for you, Charles. You have my attention, Ruff. Madame de Belle thinks of everything, doesn't she? It's funny she doesn't strike you as someone likely to notice the smaller details. She'll strike you for making a comment like that, Ruff. No, I think that is what he meant. Like the entire country of China. At least that's what I think he means as well, unless I'm also wrong. Pocomo said it's Tuesday, innit? And Tuesday is apparently how British people pronounce Tuesday. When I say Tuesday, apparently it sounds like choose. So I just kept repeating it, and it is Tuesday today, so I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday for like another hour. It's not quite Wednesday yet, but it will probably be Wednesday when I end this stream. Oh, I just noticed a jelly besides my nemesis tower there. There's always another distraction, isn't there? It's impossible to know where to start. Gosh, peasant looks and smells heavenly. Oh! Yeah, okay, we're both stupid, Cooper. It's okay. You see, I'm bad at grammar anyway, so I don't notice stuff like capitalization and stuff. I think it was a rather random comment. Is it just because I'm so small that the thing looks so huge, Ruff? No, it's enormous. I wonder how many meters tall it is. She's just trying to buy something that isn't food. Clearly it's modelled on a mythical goddess. I've got to do French for that accent. Clearly, anyway, it's very ornate. It must have been a real labour of love to produce. Yeah. If we're both stupid together, then it makes us feel slightly less stupid because we're not alone in our stupidity. I would think so. As a work of art, it's exquisite, and the fact that it's made of solid gold makes it all the more impressive. Do you mean it's not just guilt? Guilt? When it belongs to one of the 7 dragons, Ernest, please. I'm sure Mr. Fulhold wouldn't dream to use gold-plated statue as the centerpiece of his new ship. Golly, I'm flabbergasted. Such an enormous statue made of solid gold. It's out of this world. Guys, don't eat China. Like, I finished my tea. This is a sad day. Esteemed guests, beautiful ladies and charming gentlemen, as part of our lavish entertainment for you tonight, I've devised a little game for you to play. Oh, that sounds surely exciting, doesn't it, miss? Is it a puzzle? But before I explain the rules of the game, let me inform you of this sumptuous prize. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it is the gold statue of the goddess. The statue? The solid gold statue? That is correct, Miss Layton. It is the gold statue of the goddess that I will be giving away a bidding slip for. Yes, more tea. And see you, Rachel. I mean, who doesn't love rice? I love rice. A bidding slip? I am sure no one wants to pass up the opportunity to bid on this magnificent work of art. Do you mean me auctioning that unbelievable statue, Mr. Fullhold? Will be the talk of the town. Oh, Benji, doesn't it sound exciting? We have to take part. Definitely. I'll do everything I can to win it, Bess. To show you how much I love you. Okay, cringe. Imagine being in love. Couldn't be me. Well, everyone certainly seems excited by the idea. And you're not, Kat? Aren't you going to give it a shot? I don't think so. I mean, the prize is just a bidding slip. It's not the statue itself, is it? You do realize, Katrielle, that a statue of the size made of solid gold is practically priceless. I know American flags in my chat. Stop it. Stop being American for 10 seconds. If it were to be put up to auction, people would be falling over themselves to be invited to bid. In other words, a bidding slip alone is going to be worth a very large sum of money. Oh, really? Or perhaps I could join in. I don't want to be a party pooper. Oh, you're taking part now, are you? I can't keep up. It sounds like fun, whatever the prize might be. I won't pretend I'm not interested, but I would like to know the rules before I agree to take part. Well, Perfetti, I think you're in luck. Our host is about to fill us in. We don't even know what the case is yet. It's been an hour. So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to tell you the rules of this game. Concealed on this very ship are 4 angel statues. These you must find. It is a treasure hunt, you see. Myself and Captain Poleman will lead you to the approximate location of each angel statue in turn. The treasure hunt will take you all around this magnificent new vessel as you search high and low for the angels. So, to the first of the angel locations, the heart of the thematic. The engine room. Ladies and gentlemen, follow me. So is the case just like not a case and we're just doing a treasure hunt? That can be interesting. Switch it up a little bit. Hunting for angels in order to win the goddess. Mr. Fullhold has a wonderful sense of style, doesn't he? I say, this promises to be rather fun. A policeman, a private detective, and a criminal analyst all competing against each other. 3 professionals in the field of treasure hunting. I think it's safe to say one of the 3 of you will be claiming that bidding slip. Stop being American in my chaps. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna be saying Tuesday, innit, bruv? Gonna shag you in the not shag. Shag's the wrong word. Shank. That's the word. Pretend I didn't say shag. Gonna shank you in the local pub, and you know. Gosh, you all look rather fierce all of a sudden. Stand aside, ladies. Hunting out a few statues will be the walk in the park after the sort of cases I used to get tangled up in. I said, first of all, I said shag, and then I was like, that's completely wrong and be something completely different, and then I panicked and said stab. Okay. Just a minute, Inspector. Private detectives like me are forever hunting out treasure. I mean, really, if I had £1 for every pirate that walks through my door, I'll find those statues in no time. So I think you'll find that I outstrip both of you when it comes to locating things. A simple analysis of the criminal in this case, the hider of the angel statues, will lead me straight to their location. Nice to see the pack pulling together, Ruff. This little game certainly seems to have roused some competitive instincts. This is fun. Each of us is sure we're the better treasure hunter. So, let's find out who's right. Whoever finds the 4 angel statues is the winner. I think that's the point, Katrielle. Yes, it is. You're on, Cap. I've got some little grey cells of my own I can call on when I want to, you know? It doesn't have to be dog eat disaster. Wouldn't it be better to off working together? Ruff? Shell, there are only 3 possible outcomes in this scenario. The first, someone other than one of us 3 wins the prize. The second, one of the other 2, in other words, Inspector Hastings or Emiliana, wins the prize. And the third, I find all 4 angel statues and walk away with the bidding slip for the Golden Goddess. The most likely of the 3 outcomes is the third, or to put it another way, I'm going to win. I love her confidence. Of course, what am I worrying about? It'll all go your way. So, the gauntlet has been cast down to the engine room. Do not get the British out of here. I'm the British. You're watching a British stream. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the heart of the latest vessel, the engine room of the thematic. Somewhere within this room, the first of the angel statues is hidden. Which of you can find it? Oh, no, there's pirates all over the place. How are we going to find a little angel statue in here? This is the worst. Don't worry, Bess. If we work together, there's nothing we can't do. I'm going to beat you both. I'm not giving you my stream key. You can try and stop me. I can like throw a knife all the way from America over to here. Oh, Benji, you're just going to be... You're just the... just... Great? Oh, okay. Are you Americans in my chat good? Stop it. Get some help. Deary, deary me, an angel statue hidden in here somewhere. Well, I'll do my best. I forgot how much talking is involved in Layton streams, especially when the last stream I did was a Pokemon stream where I just trained my Pokemon. I didn't have to read things. Cooper, you're not that good at anything, let alone throwing knives. That's a joke. You're good at plenty of things. Blimey, there's a lot of machinery down here, eh? Beats me one if it does, mind you. It makes the ship run. Ships are outside my area of expertise too. I should have studied more before coming on the cruise. Oh, this all looks very interesting. Is there a speaking tube at the end of there? Hey, pause off unless you're told otherwise, Ruff. Oh, and there's a switch just above it. I wonder what it does. I know, it said pause off. Curiosity is something someone with your name shouldn't be messing with. Because she's cat. Curiosity killed the cat. She's gonna sink the ship. Oh, that ship is used to operate the crane for loading and unloading large cargo. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have touched it without permission. No harm done, Miss Layton. Now it looks like Mr. Fullhold is all set to start the game. You've never done a Nuzlocke, okay? You don't get to say that when you haven't even done a Nuzlocke. Do a Nuzlocke, then get back to me, okay? You don't even know Pokemon's types. You'd be Googling. At least I got its pre-evolutions type right. I just didn't expect it to change types completely when it evolved, but... If you are ready, ladies and gentlemen, let the game begin. You are free to explore the engine room to your heart's content, as long as you do not slow us down, of course, haha. Sparks of Hope and Pokemon are two very different games, and I'm not sure if the difficulty level would be the same, so it's not actually that comparable. It's like this one time I saw this video of this person Nuzlocke Genshin, and they didn't lose anyone. And in Genshin it's pretty easy to keep characters alive, but Pokemon get one-shotted really easily sometimes. They're just like, okay. I mean, it's difficult to compare Pokemon and Sparks of Hope. They're different games other than I think they're both turn-based. So, I invite you to locate the angel statue. The angel statue. It doesn't seem to be in the ceiling. Is it behind one of the pipes? Really, it's like the I hope you enjoy our little treasure hunt. The statue's there for the finding, if you look hard enough, of course. I have hidden the angel statues for the amusement personally. Okay. I don't think I've talked to you. No good asking me where the angel statues is. Is hidden. I haven't got the foggiest idea. Okay. There's like some things here. Oh, that's gonna be a hidden puzzle. It's very hard hunting out a tiny little statue in this mess of machinery and pipeworks in here, isn't it? But my instincts are telling me this panel here, with all the switches on it, is hiding something. Perhaps I'll just try flicking a few of them. Yes, going on a ship and flicking through levers in the engine room is always a very brilliant idea, but it's puzzle time! Nine chests are hidden in the cave. 3 of the 9 chests contain a jewel. Touch the switches between the chests to switch on the lights and reveal a number that tells you the number of jewels contained in the surrounding chests. Where are the jewels hidden? Touch the chest if you think there is a jewel inside it. To deselect the chest and just touch it again. 3 of the 9 treasure chests contain a jewel. Touch the switches between the chests to switch on the lights to reveal a number. The number of jewels contained in the surrounding chest. What? 3 of the 9 treasure chests contain a jewel. What? Touch the switch between the chests. To switch on the light, reveal a number that tells you the number of jewels contained in the surrounding chest. Oh, so it's like Minesweeper. Yeah, cats sunk the Titanic. It wasn't an ice or anything. 1, 2, 1. Wait, so if there's 2 here, 1 here, 2, 1. So if there's either the 2 here have to be there, or there's 1 in one of these. Two, 1, 2. But wait, if there was 2... Wait, if there was 2... Okay, so if there's 2, 1... There has to be... There can't be these 2, like, because, that one goes to that one, which means if the one... No, I'm not making any sense. Okay, I think I need to breathe for like 3 seconds. Just think. I used to be good at Minesweeper. This is like Minesweeper. Okay, so 2 here. And then there's 1 in this bit. Means, yeah, it can't be those 2 because there's 1 in this. But it could be if it's the one down there. And there's 2 in this area. I mean, that would make sense. And so would that. Does that make it make sense? 1, 2, 1, 2. No. Okay. I have a good feeling about this one because that goes into a lot. And then 2, it would be like this one. So wait, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That seems good.
This should do it, I think.
Yep, we got it.
And that's how it's done.
Yippee! I just needed to think for 10 seconds. Puzzle number 100. Well, the 100th one we've done, but it's the 100th puzzle. I found something. What's there? It's an angel. We found the first one. Oh, it's the angel statue. What a devious hiding place. Oh, bravo, Miss Layton. Well, you know, for a detective like me, it's really just a matter of going through the motions, and... You want to go through them a bit faster, Cap? That was a piece of cake, wasn't it? Nope, that was what the Big Ben's hand was made out in the first stream. Obviously, I also located the statue, Tusk. Hardly worthy of profiling at all, that was. I see some of the other guests managed to find the statue as well, miss. Clearly, if everyone managed to find it, the hiding place was too easy. Good, I see that you have all managed to locate the first of the angel statues. But don't let the complacency take hold of you. That was gentle introduction, shall we say. Now, as you are all here in the engine room, perhaps you will indulge us and allow Captain Pullman to tell you a little about this magnificent new vessel. I'm gonna go toilet, I'll be right back. I just need to stand up for a second. I am back. Oh, my instincts are telling me that this is going to be long and boring. For once, your gut and mine are singing the same tune, Ruff. I want to see if my cat wants to be in my room. I want my cat here. I'm gonna go grab her. Obviously, he wants to be here or not. I have obtained Cat. She is not the most thrilled to be here, but she is adorable. And if I just... Cat interruption. Here she is. You can only see her fur because... Yeah. But look. It's a little kitty cat. Her tail is in my face. It's Foxy, it's okay. My microphone has a lot of noise suppression, so I don't think it picks up her purring and meowing. But she's the one staying on my lap. Aww. Okay, we've got Cat on my lap. Cat cam. Do you want to stay on my lap, or are you going to sit uncomfortably like that? Let me just move you a little bit, Soxy. Just a little bit. Okay. Like this, and then like this. Then if I just... You know, when I get a chair, this will be way easier to cuddle my cat. Okay, Soxy, I gotta play Layton. She wants to be on my lap, just it's a little bit inconvenient. Well, I'm sure you'll all agree that the thematic is a fine-looking vessel, but I'm here to explain her guts are equally impressive. The engine here has enough force to give a container ship a run for its money. Actually, she's even more powerful than your average cargo carrier. Little Soxy. She's on my lap. She's so sweet. She's just ticking along at a comfortable pace at the moment to give you good people a smooth ride. But if I was to open her up, she'd really fly. There's not another ship on the Thames that can match her capabilities. Do you think it's nearly done? My eyelids are starting to drop. Soxy, I need something more comfortable for her to be on, because I don't have a chair, so my legs are like very uneven. I'm sorry, Soxy. It's okay. Okay, what if if you just lay down like this? Like this. Okay. She's now occupying both of my hands. That's rather a spiffing ship, miss. I'm not surprised he wants to sing its praises. Look at the cat. Look at her. Look at her on my lap. She's lashing her tail because she's not very comfortable, but she's here by free will-ish. Oh, she's laying on my lap properly now. Thank you for the detailed explanation, Midas. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that has given you a taste of the superiority of this vessel. We are in a new age of shipping now. These modern vessels are a world apart from their aged ancestors. The Fermantic Herald and heralds a new dawn. She is only the first of many passenger crafts I planned not to commission. But forgive me. You are all eager to continue the game, I think. Please let us return to the Grand Lounge. I suddenly think that this one doesn't have, like, clues or anything. I think this is just kind of a chill in-between thing. Because we're like an hour and a half in and we haven't gotten a clue yet. And this is just a really long case. I think this is just kind of like a chill, relax thing. Okay. Soxy is now no longer on my lap. This is a very sad moment. Soxy! Hey, baby. Benji, that was so hard. The angel was hidden really well, wasn't it? Oh, is something different in here? It feels even bigger than before. I think you're right. Yes, you're right. You're always right, Bess. Oh no, it's gone! There's no statue there. Maybe it is a mystery. An hour and a half, though, for the mystery to get started. And I bet, you know what I said earlier about falling into the ocean? I'm gonna stick with that. I mean, she's still next to me, aren't you, Soxy? She's lashing her tail at me, and I'm not quite sure what I did, but there's like a bunch of things that she could be annoyed at me for. Soxy! You're a little sweetheart, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Well, this angel statue hunt is very naughty, isn't it? But a bidding slip for the statue is what surprise to tell everyone about. It's gone. Oh, where's the golden goddess, though? Golden goddess is gone? Where's the statue? Where is my golden goddess? Where? Someone has stolen it. I do not believe this. Guess I wasn't right about it not being a case. It is. I had been a statue would get stolen. When the perpetrator of the terrible act is found, he will wish he had never crossed the muster for full hold. Oh, Euros now it's been nicked. That great whipping thing, it fell into the river Thames. It fell. Trust. Oh dear, Mr. Fullhold is fuming. Of course he is. The statue is practically priceless. Wait a minute though, if the statue's been stolen, what will become of my bidding slip? You haven't won it yet, Katrielle! All I can say is something's... I haven't put my dressing gown because I'm cold. Socks just meowed at me for standing up. Someone's in a mood tonight, isn't she? Oh, she wants to be let out. Okay, I guess I'll just let the cat out of my room. No one wants to be in here. It's fine, Socks. See. So look at these pug slippers. I'm gonna wear them, because why not? Yeah, I'm always right. I got like an owl dressing gown. It's got this. I don't know how you can see that, but it's like an owl. And then I've got pug slippers. I need to put the slippers on. And yeah, nice and comfortable. Yeah. Oh. What can I say if someone's got a blooming nerve carrying out theft right under my nose like this? Cat Perfetti, it's up to us to find whoever did this. Well, we certainly can't ignore it. It'll be the theft of the century, given how valuable the statue must be. So now we're searching for the goddess statue itself instead of angels? What fun! Yep. I've had the crew search ship, Mr. Fullhold. There's no sign of statue anywhere. But this is madness. The statue is enormous. Where could someone possibly have hidden it that we cannot find again? It's a terrible crime. I'll go straight to the bridge and radio back to shore to let them know what's happened. Yes, thank you, Midas. But there is nothing to be done from the shore. I do not understand this. Don't you worry, Mr. Fullhold, we'll catch the crook that did this. You mark my words. It isn't a crook because no one actually stole it. I'm gonna have some chewing gum. Oh yes, of course, I was forgetting about the profession of some of our guests. When you find my statue and you find the person responsible for this brazen criminal act, whatever it takes, use persuasion if you need to. I mean, use the occasion of being on this vessel to find the criminal. We are Mr. Fullhold. Any mystery solved, that's my motto. If you don't mind, Mr. Fullhold, could you please ensure no other guests enter the lounge area from now on, so that nothing is disturbed in the area scene of the crime? I thought to do French accent. Of course, it will help your investigation. I will inform our guests they must not enter. This is an unprecedented disaster for my new vessel's maiden voyage. I'm only thankful that you are on board. Please find the statue. We'll try. Golly, what? Sign up for the books. The theft of a solid gold statue. This is a big case. What I want to know is, how did anyone manage to sneak off with something so big and heavy without being seen? It's just almost unbelievable, but it happened. And we have to find out how. Right then, let's get this investigation underway, shall we? I think we should begin by taking a formal statement from Mr. Fullhold. It's so tiny. Oh, the swine did this, taking my statue. Mr. Fullhold, could we have a word, please? Naturally, I will help track down this scoundrel. When we went to the engine room to start the angel statue treasure hunt, were any other guests left behind in the lounge? No, I believe all guests were taking part in the game. When we went together to the engine room, there should have been no one remaining in the lounge. I'd say we were in the engine room for about 15 minutes, wouldn't you? Was the statue light enough to be removed in that short space of time? Miss Layton, the goddess statue is made of solid gold. It weighs approximately 4 tons. 4 tons? How on earth did you ever manage to get it inside the lounge in the first place? The Fanatic is equipped with a very sophisticated crane, Miss Perfetti. It was a simple task. So the crane accidentally grabbed the statue and threw it overboard. Or it fell overboard, one of the two. It seems to be that the culprit used the same method to remove the statue, doesn't it? Could anybody operate the crane, Mr. Fullhold? No, I don't not think so. It is not so easy to control. But I do not know the details. You must ask Captain Pullman these questions. He's the pullman because he pulls the crane. I see. Well, we'll need to ask him about it now, I think. Yes, we should find him on the bridge. That's where he said he was going to radio ashore. Yes, that's right. Let's make our way to the bridge then. What did you just realize? Okay, that's suspicious. Was actually food? No. I say it's rather wonderful being at the bridge and seeing where the captain controls the magnificent ship from. Just look at the view over the sea. Oh, Cat accidentally touched it or something. Yeah, I mean we're both on the same page-ish. That would be cool. Yeah, cakelet melted. There's the captain over there. Ruff. We're very sorry to disturb you like this, Captain Pullman, but we'd like to ask you a few questions if we may. I think me streaming Layton is you've watched so many of my Layton streams that now you're starting to pick up. You're starting to gain my skills. We're very sorry to disturb you like this, Captain Pullman, but we'd like to ask you a few questions if we may. Hello. Did you manage to radio ashore, Captain Pullman? Yes, I just finished relaying the message. I've set a course back to Wolf. Obviously the party can't go on now. If there's anything I can do to help with the investigation, please don't hesitate to ask. I've told the crew to assist in any way possible as well. If you want to ask them any questions, feel free. Thank you very much. We'd actually like to ask you about the crane. Oh yes, the one next to the lounge, you mean? Yes, Mr. Fullhold informs us that only a trained operator will be able to use that, right? Exactly. For starters, they'd need the key from me. And there's no spare either, I have the only one. The captain has full responsibility. Yep, you're learning from my greatness. The captain has full responsibility for the vessel, you see. Even the owner couldn't operate the crane without my consent. I see, so everything has to go through you, Captain. Yes, so Mr. Fullhold is full aware of that, naturally. It's been an hour and 40 minutes and we haven't gotten a clue yet. I kind of hope we get the clues quickly like we did that one case where it took ages. Because I don't want to stay up too late. Like, I want to be done streaming by 1. When he appointed me captain, he entrusted the thematic in her entirety to me. In other words, Mr. Fullhold obviously has a great deal of faith in you. He's got salt water in his blood, that man, just like me, and he loves the vessel dearly. I know he's a hard-nosed businessman, but not everyone likes the man. But that's just one side of him. What do you mean by that? I cannot do an accent. What I mean is he has a good heart. When my old company went under, not only did he take me on, but he took on all of my crew as well. As a result, we still got jobs, and jobs that we enjoy. He's a great man, he really is. That was incredibly good of him to rescue all of you from unemployment like that. Yeah, exactly. No big deal for going to bed early. That's the 7 dragons for you. They can do things like that. Yes, like I said, he's a great man. I'll always be indebted to him. Yes, I see. Well, thank you very much for your time. First clue! Finally, first clue. Yippee! Crane key. That one goes there. Moving the heavy golden goddess would require the use of the ship's crane, but only Captain Pullman has the necessary key to operate it. Excuse me, could we ask you a few questions, please? Oh, right, you're the one investigating the theft of the goddess statue, are you? Sure, what do you want to know? I'm Abel, by the way, Abel Seaman. During the time when the theft must have taken place, Captain Pullman was with guests in the engine room. Who was driving the ship while he was away? That'd be me, although it's really just a case of checking that she's staying on course. So that would place you here on the bridge when the theft occurred? Yeah, it would. And who operated the crane when the statue was loaded onto the ship in the first place? That'd be me as well, why? Oh, so you know how to operate it, do you, Mr. Seaman? 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 I can speak. Anyway. So I think we're meant to suspect him, but actually it was an accident and this is in the sea and something. Can the crane be used at any time? No, not at all. Most of the time it's not switched on to conserve power. Before you operate it, you have to flick the master switch in the engine room. Someone switched the master switch in the engine room. Maybe Katrielle. I don't actually remember what happened in the engine room. I'm kind of tired, so my brain isn't acknowledging stuff. If that switch is off, the crane won't do anything. The master switch in the engine room, eh? Well, it looks like it's quite a procedure to get that crane up and running then. Yeah, there is. No one could have made use of it without planning it first. The criminal was who you are all along. Kind of like that other thing, but I'm not allowed to say that because that's spoilers for something, but... The next case is how to break out of prison. What's up, Perfetti? You on something? Perhaps I'm thinking about motive. Motive? Blimey, I thought you were the brains around here. Why does anyone steal gold, eh? For money? Yes, usually I agree, but let's not forget the statue was a future matter of pride for Mr. Fullhold. So what's your point? My point is perhaps the motive wasn't money, but malice. Revenge, maybe. Mr. Fullhold has made a number of enemies over the years as he's built up his business. It isn't impossible that the culprit stole the statues as a way of getting back at him for something. You could have a point there. So what do you think? Talk to Fullhold again? First, there's something else we need to examine. What's that then, Kat? The switch in the engine room. The crane can't be operated unless the switch is on, remember? And when we were in the engine room before, looking for the little angel, the switch was off, I believe. Can't say I remember. It was off, yes, I remember because Katrielle tried to touch it before the captain told her off that is. Oh yeah, of course, now I remember. I think someone just accidentally pressed it. And it was already, and then it just... I think we should go back to the engine room and have another look at the switch. Alright then, let's go. Okay. Oh, hello, what you lot be doing down here then? We're sorry to disturb you, but we're investigating the stolen goddess statue, you see? You're a ship's engineer, are you? That's right, me lovely Declane Swabber's the name. Don't let me stop you. You go ahead, investigate. Oh, he's gone back to his work. Oh, he said we could investigate. Let's investigate. What's his name? Just a quick question for you, Mr. Swabber. Oh, Swabber. That's his name. Okay. I wasn't paying attention that closely. Just a quick question for you, Mr. Swabber. How many people on this ship know how to use the crane? Well, there's a question. The navigation officer for one. Of course, the captain was a Navy once, so he knows. But most of the time, it's old Abel that does it. I'm being the Navy now and all. In being the Navy now and all. I see. Oh, it makes sense, doesn't it? It's gotta be someone on the bridge who does it. That's where the controls are. And Abel's got that kind of fickly mind anyhow. You've gotta have your head screwed on to move them heavy things around. That was the hardest thing ever to say. Oh, thank you, Mr. Swabber. You've been very helpful indeed. I went to suspect him, but it's actually him. The, like, Abel guy. I think the switch was here, wasn't it? Yeah. So, this is the switch that turns on the power to the crane by the Grand Lounge, is it? Yes, according to Mr. Simon. If this is off, then the crane can't be used. Well, we were all here in the engine room. We were all in the engine room here looking for the angel figure at the time the goddess statue was taken. And the switch was definitely off then, just as it's still off now. But if the crane was used, the switch must have been flipped. Yeah, by who? That's the question. Well, because when we write it, we don't write it without the, like, H's and stuff. They just write it to know we do the accent stuff. It's hard to read. It's not hard to say, it's just hard to read. We know it's somebody on board at least. Second clue. Yeah, we're getting clues really quickly. That's what I thought would happen, considering it took so long to get to the point. Engineer room power switch. Boppity bop bop bop. In order to operate the crane on the deck, the power must be switched on in the engine room, but the switch was seemingly off when the statue was stolen. Okay, have fun making your favorite food. So putting together everything we've learnt so far, that's it. Inspector, you've worked something out, have you? I have, Cat. I'll fill you in, but first let's find somewhere we won't be overrun. How about the deck? What have you managed to deduce? Let's go out on deck and hear the inspector's theory. I know I will by then, but yep. Okay. We go to the deck. So, Inspector, what is it? I figured out, I pegged the culprit. He's gonna say it's the seaman guy. Really? Even though Katrielle and I haven't made our deductions yet? Alright, pathetic, enough of your cheek. I do crack crazies from time to time, you know? So what I've deduced is that the guilty party must be Abel Seaman, but it's not actually him. Yes? Ship navigator Abel Seaman. The man we spoke to on the bridge? Yeah, him. Seaman was on the bridge where the terrain controls are when the statue was taken. To put it another way, there's no one else who could have used the crane at the time in question, so he's our man. Well, he did admit to being on the bridge at the right time, and it's true the crane does need to be operated from the bridge, which is why it had to be him. No, because the truth is stranger than fiction. Unfortunately, there's more to operating the crane, though, isn't there? Yeah, because we need someone to switch the switch at the bottom. Eh? First of all, Captain Pullman told us that you need a key, which only he has. And second of all, the power switch in the engine room has to be in an on position. And the bridge is on the topmost level of the ship, whilst the engine room is right down the bottom. It takes a fair amount of time to get between them. Even running to the engine room and back to switch on the power to the crane wouldn't leave enough time left from the 15 minutes to actually use the crane for anything. But how else could that whopping great statue have just been moved? That's the point, isn't it? You have to be on the bridge to operate the crane. But you can't get to the engine room and back again in the time window we're looking at. And that's where the power switch is. Say nothing of the key that's required according to Captain Pullman. Well, it was nicked somehow. Yes, I'm beginning to think there's something a little different about this case. That it wasn't actually stolen. We're making it a fatal error by assuming it's stolen. What's that supposed to mean? I think we're going to solve this, Inspector. It's a case of all hands on deck. Okay, Katrielle. Anime.
So what? There's some elaborate plot going on here behind the scenes? Is that what you're saying, Kat?
It's evident that the criminal is both extremely intelligent and a level-headed decision-maker. It can't possibly be him.
You're right. Level-headed, intelligent, an expert, in fact, on everything about this ship.
I don't know quite what the point of that being anime was, but... Oh, Seema didn't do it, then who did? So you brought us all out here onto deck to tell us you made an illogical deduction? Oi, watch it, Perfetti! I don't see you coming up with anything better. I just haven't built up a full profile of the culprit yet, if it isn't making sense. Now, you two, no squabbling. I have a cunning plan. Oh? I'm not sure I want to hear it, do I? Oh yes, you do. My cunning plan is this. We'll redo the angle figurine treasure hunt. What? What's cunning about that? What are you hoping to achieve? Katrielle, this is hardly the time for more games. Just hear me out. There's a very good reason for me suggesting it. Remember when the theft happened? We were already underway on the cruise, which means that at this very moment the culprit is still on board. You can't be sure of that. What if the blackguard that did it jumped ship and got on another vessel or something? No, I'm confident that didn't happen. Immediately after we discovered the statue was missing, I looked all around us for other ships just to be sure. I didn't see anything nearby. There was no missing lifeboats either. I see. Alright then. Let's assume the culprit is still on board. I think that's very likely. However, I don't imagine the culprit expected a police officer and a private detective would be on board. If whoever did this sees that we've already investigated, they might try to destroy some valuable evidence. But if we've seen... we're seen to be playing the treasure hunt game again. That message, what message does that convey? That we're certainly not investigating very thoroughly. Exactly. We're dealing with a particularly cool and collected criminal here. We need to get whoever it is to lower their guard if we're going to catch them out. Right, so we should go and ask Fullhold to organise the game again, you think? Yes, let's do that. Katrielle, what you've said does make sense, but still, are you sure this isn't just a way of trying to get your hands on the bidding slip? Of course not. I mean, if anything, if I happen to win the bidding slip, I'm not saying it wouldn't be nice, but... Oh, Laura, you admit it, I knew that was the real reason. Hello, my friends. How is the investigation progressing? Have you identified the scoundrel who did this? Oh, Mr. Fullhold, perfect timing. We have a favour to ask you. Would you be so kind enough to organise the treasure hunt game again? The game? But what is the point? The goddess statue is gone. Without the statue, the game is meaningless. Not to worry, sir. It's Miss Layton's cunning plan, you see. It's all part of a ruse to find the missing statue. A cunning plan, you say? I think what YouTube recommends the section is the best. That's right, I assure you we will locate the statue. Wrong accent. That's right, I assure you we will locate the statue. So if you could just get the game started again. I just need to I'm just moving about a little bit because I'm sitting on the arm of a chair, so I need to move my legs. Haha, you might know I'm a fan of cunning plans, Miss Layton. The more cunning, the better. I see a sense of adventure. I see you have a sense of adventure as I do. Very well, I will summon the guests and we will play the game again. Anyway, it would be a shame to waste the entertainment I prepared for you all. Thank you, Mr. Fullhold. That's wonderful. So let's waste no time. Come with me to where the next angel figurine is hidden. Let me see. Yes, I think we will go to my cabin. Your cabin? As the owner of the vessel, I have the pleasure of staying in the deluxe first class accommodation. Gosh, deluxe and first class? It sounds like a wizard. My intention for the angel figurine treasure hunt was to showcase my latest creation to my guests. The first class accommodation is a sight I wish you all to behold. So come. I'm gonna be real fancy. I am gonna save the game quickly because I haven't done that in a minute. Do. Here it is, the most exclusive of the cabins that the thematic has to offer. I say it's gigantic, and the view makes where we're sleeping look like a kennel roof. It's so spacious and so well appointed, first class in everywhere. That is the unique appeal of the thematic, the height of luxury, but without a prohibitive price tag. Now, somewhere concealed in this cabin is another angel figure. Find her. Alright, Angel, time to track you down. But just before I do... So much speaking. Inspector Hastings, Miliano, a quick word, please. What's up, Cat? I thought this was the plan. It is, but while we're looking for the angel, let's also snoop around in here a little. You what? Shh. Not so loud. We don't want Mr. Fullhold to overhear. Sorry, alright, I catch your drift. This was the idea, was it? Pretend we're just playing this game when we're really hunting for clues. It's a good way to avoid arousing suspicion, I agree. Exactly, the treasure hunt game is the perfect cover for us. And if I find the angels, I also get that bidding slip. You care more about that than this case. Well, let's start scouring this cabin then, shall we? Oh, found a hint coin. I am full of hope that your cunning plan will bring back my precious golden goddess. Okay. Yeah, I think this something to do with the ship because we got a puzzle thing, so and we have to solve a puzzle to find it like we did the last one. Oh, look at this! This is top notch, this model, right down to the last detail. Eh? What's this? Have you found something, Inspector? I have a puzzle. Well, please do be careful of the model. It looks very delicate. Miliana's the one solving this puzzle. I mean, we're still the ones solving it, but we're solving it as a Miliana, I think. Which is cool. Puzzle time! There is a mysterious carving on the stone monument that sinks into the sea at high tide. It apparently shows the time when the island sinks under the water. What time is it showing? Huh. You guys can't actually see it. It's on the top screen. It looks like that. Actually, for this, showing the top screen's better, so... Because the bottom screen's just numbers. There's a puzzle everywhere. I'm trying to see if it's, like, tilted weirdly or something. I don't think it's a tilted weirdly thing. I think I'm just hurting my neck. Okay. I have no idea what this means. There's a mysterious carving on the stone monument that apparently shows the time when it's sinking. What time is it showing? I mean, the first one definitely looks like a 0. The second one... 2? Or is that a 3? It could be a 2 or a 3. I'll go for 3. And that could be a 5. I've got 0.35 because the top bit there looks like it'd be the top part of a 3 and the bit there looks like it could be a part of a 5. At least the way I drew it. I don't know, this is the best I got. Oh, we're solving it as him. And no, it's not 0.35. Oh, 0.25? Maybe that's one's an 8 because it's... I'm doing it as if it's been split off, so maybe it's 0, 8, 35, and I'll try the 25.
Lucky if I crack this one.
Nope. Okay. It's not I generally don't know what I'm doing, I'm just trying my best. Okay, 8.25, the next one we're trying. I mean, what else is it going to be? I'm not trying to decode the language, I'm thinking that the water rubbed off part of the things etched into it, and so it's like only got part of the letters.
Get those little grey cells engaged?
No.
Not my cup of tea, puzzles.
How do you imagine what the island looked like when it sank into the sea? It sunk into the sea. Well, it sunk into the sea. That looks like a 0. And that looks like a C backwards. Wait, There's a mysterious carving on the stone monument that sinks into the sea at high tide. Oh, no, or would it be fully under the sea? Which doesn't change anything. I'm gonna try 0.25. Just because that's my ready line of thinking. Then I'll think of new ideas.
Blimey, this is hard work.
Okay.
Not my cup of tea, puzzles.
I think maybe the second one's a 0 though. I don't know why I went for 5 right away. So now I've got a bunch of new ones to try.
Be lucky if I crack this one.
Nope, it's not 0.20.
Shame. Thought I'd crack that one.
Then 8.20. Wait, I'll try 0.30 and then 8.30 and then 8.20.
Be lucky if I crack this one.
No.
Not my cup of tea, puzzles.
Not 0.30. $8.30.
Get those little grey cells engaged.
It's 8.30. I was on the right track, it's just difficult.
Sometimes.
I instinctively went to put it back up and then it was already up. I was on the right track, it's just, it could have been so many possibilities that were like... Oh, it's meant to mirror! Oh! I was meant to think it was mirroring because reflections and water, but I was just thinking, oh, the water faded it. But you know what? Good enough. We solved 45 puzzles. Not bad, Inspector Hastings. Perhaps they were right to make you Inspector after all. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Don't get many of them, especially from you. I wasn't complimenting you, Inspector. I was, well, oh, never mind. That wasn't even related to the statue. I think this is related to the statue. Sniff, sniff. Funny place for a map, this. Rough. That's a nautical chart, Shao. Don't be picky, Ernest. It's a map of the sea. to 12. Okay. Cooper, I worry about you. How did you get 12? I don't think the solution was weird. I was on the right tracks right away. I just didn't think about it as reflection. I thought that it like faded. It's strange that it's strange that in here though, I'd have expected a cabin like this to have paintings and portraits, not charts. Because there's a statue behind it or something. Haha, I'm afraid this is my doing. I love the sea, you see. And all things related to it. It is the reason I established my shipping company in the first place. Ah, I see. Yes, I do understand. The sea is so romantic. Romantic, alluring, mysterious, powerful. Yes, I enjoy my business ventures, but the sea is my true love. Makes sense, but also with like the clues. With like the clues that we're given, I would have never thought that considered 12 as an option. It is my dream to make Bountiful Holdings the largest shipping company in the world. But if I succeeded, I have another dream, a bigger one. I will live out the rest of my days as a hunter of treasure, risking life and limb on the high seas. Gosh, that sounds rather spiffing. Yes, there is countless treasures concealed under the waves, sleeping on the seabed, waiting to be found, like the statue that fell in there. You're clearly a very passionate man, Mr. Fullhold. I'm sure you're right. There must be a lot of undiscovered treasures at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, this map moves, look. Puzzle time. Finding the second statue. You've come by a treasure map which shows various islands with different treasure on them. The treasure is located in the middle of an equilateral triangle. Not geometry. Geometry is my nemesis. That is connecting 3 islands that each contain different shaped ruins. Touch the 3 islands that show where the treasure is located to give your answer. Touch again to cancel. The distance between the point on the map is always equal because it's an equilateral. Oh, triangles. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't understand the question. Oh, there's a map on the top, you guys. Woo, map on the top. Woo, map. Okay, you guys seen it? Yes. Okay, good. Okay, so we need a gold one, a pink one, and a blue one. Huh? That doesn't work, that's not an equilateral. That's a nice isosceles, I think. Okay, maybe not there. Nope. No, none of these are good. Oh. No. Close enough. I haven't done geometry in years. Okay. I don't know the difference other than equilaterals are equal. It's these two which are annoying me. Okay, what about that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I can't tell if that's equal or not, to be honest. It's this bit that's confusing my brain. Because if it's not equal, then that one is. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, I think it would make sense like that. I think it's either this one or that one. I'm not sure which. Or maybe this one? 1, 2. 1, 2. I don't know. I'm just gonna try something.
An interesting one.
Yes, it's that one. Okay. Got it.
Mystery or
First try.
puzzle solved.
Let's go. Center of the triangle is the middle of the ocean. You've uncovered some water ruins. Woo! Oh, well done, miss. You found it. We found the second statue. I mean, it makes sense for it to be like that, like a bigger triangle, because it's Layton. That just makes sense to me. The angel figurine, so that's where it was hiding. Yes, my congratulations, Miss Layton. Brilliant. So allow me to take you to the next treasure hunt location, the bridge. The bridge again? Weren't we just there to talk to the captain? Seriously, my dogs are barking here. Ruff. I had no idea there was an angel figurine hidden there, though. Well, let's go back to the bridge and find it. We got another clue. And Bob. Third clue. We're halfway done. Treasure beneath the waves. Yeah, I think it's beneath the waves. Full Hot's passion for the sea saw him start his shipbuilding and transportation business. He talks about becoming a treasure hunter and the treasure of the seabed. Like the statue. You know, fun fact about this statue I have. It's got a lot of broken ears, but this little thing. It's not really a statue, it's more of a figurine thing. But like mini statue. Found it at the bottom of a river in like I was just walking through a river and I found it. It's pretty cool. It's like a bunch of we trying to figure out what way makes it closer. It's a bunch of rabbits. There's all kinds of hidden treasure at the bottom of water. Okay. Turn to the bridge. I'm gonna go toilet really quickly. Okay, I'm back. Yep, finding things at the bottom of rivers is cool. My pillow is not on my seat properly. Oh, hello everyone, what can I do for you? I resumed the treasure hunt game, Midas. Oh, I see. Well, I suppose guests need a way to pass the time until we're at the wharf again. We're going to take quite a bit of time to get back. Well, keep us steady, Captain. We must give our guests a fair chance to find the angel. We can't wait. So, this is the nerve centre of the ship from where the captain steers her through the water. Although the third angel figurine is concealed somewhere inside this room. I wish you luck for finding it. We got this. I wonder where it's going to be this time. There's bound to be some likely places. Let's find them. What's this? There's machinery and instruments all over the place, but just here it seems especially chock-a-block. I smell a rat, ruff. Your nose really doesn't work, does it, Shell? We're looking for an angel, not a rat, and I think that this could be the place. The first thing I click on is the place. Okay. These are more speaking tubes, aren't they? They should be empty to allow the sound of voice travel along them. And it's puzzle time. Puzzle, 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 puzzle time. Puzzle time. My favourite time. It's the puzzle time. Double trouble, like the She-Ra character. Oh, it's the top screen thing. Control the knight and the princess at the same time. They both reacted. So they both reach the exit. Touch the control arrows to move them both. One square in that direction if there is a wall. Okay, this seems fun. There isn't really a way to fail, there's just... Yeah, but I'm going to show you the top screen obviously because that's where the exciting stuff's happening. Okay. What was that failure? Come on. Oh, we have 3 moves. Oh, okay. That makes things... Wait, no we don't. One square is... If there is a wall, the affected character will not move. If even one of them falls into a hole. Oh, those are holes, not walls. Okay. Noted. Bop. Bop. Ah. That is a hole. Ah. Okay, I'm aware. I just needed to do that. I'm a little bit stupid sometimes. That is another hole, okay. I didn't mean to do that. Huh. Okay, we need to... Okay. Oh, wait. Let's try this again. That is a hole. Maybe I should look where I'm going. Ooh. Nope, when... And now it's stuck. Maybe let's try going a different way. That immediately does not work. This... Oh, I need to look at both screens. Like this. And then... like that. And then... that's a hole. And now we're one step ahead. Got it!
This is an interesting one. And that's how it's done.
Woo! Puzzle solved. You did it. They made it to the exit at the same time. It's great they're both safe and sound. There's another way to solve this in just 12 steps, so see if you can find the shorter route. No, thank you. I'm happy with how many steps it took me. It's fine. I knew you could do it. A wonderful show, miss. It was nothing really. It was all about coordinating your movements, you see, even when you're far apart. We got the third angel. Third angel. Let's go. Oh look, there's an angel inside this tube. I thought as much. The third angel. There are awfully a lot of speaking tubes here, aren't there? An awful lot of speaking tubes here. You mean those trumpet things? They look like muzzle traps to me, rough. They're called speaking tubes, Charles. They're for carrying your voice to other parts of the ship, you see. I wonder where these ones end up. Let's ask Captain Pullman. This is so going to be a clue. Excuse me, Captain, could you tell us where these speaking tubes are connected to, please? They go all over the ship. I need to be able to give orders to crew members wherever they are, you see. This goes to my cabin, this one to the deck, then there's the engine room, the hold pretty much anywhere you can think of. Gosh, how wonderfully convenient. So you need never leave the bridge. Something like that. Speaking tubes have a long history on ships. Another wonderful performance, Miss Layton. You were magnificent in discovering the third angel. And now there's just one more left to find in the ground lounge, I believe. Correct. You and the other guests were about to begin the hunt for that angel when we discovered the missing statue. Alright then, no time to lose. Let's go back to the Grand Lounge and uncover the ultimate angel. This is our fourth clue. What? Speaking tubes. Got 2 clues left. Speaking tubes allow crew members to talk to each other from opposite ends of the vessel. On thematic, they join the bridge, deck, and engine room. That's strange. Something's different here when we came down this corridor before, I'm sure. Yes, the din from the engine is rather more noticeable than it was before, wouldn't you say? What? Sorry, I was just being a wag. But now you mention it, I think you're right, Ruff. That's just because your ears need cleaning out, Shell. When did you last have a bath? The last time you gave me one, Ruff. Talking to your mother again, cat? Yeah, on the bottom screen I have to fit the clue into a place, but it's really not that complicated, so it's not really worth switching my screen. Actually, Ernest was just commenting that the engine noise seems rather greater than it was before. We're gonna crash. Since when? Well, it seems much quieter in the Grand Lounge when the party started. I suppose I first noticed it not long after we started looking for the goddess statue. The goddess statue is caught on the propellers. I don't know. Probably because we're headed back in it at full throttle, don't you think? Captain Foreman told us the ship engine had more to give, if you remember. Yes, but we don't appear to be moving much faster than we were before. That's true. So, actually, certainly doesn't look a lot faster when you look out the window anyway. I wonder what's causing the extra noise then. Yeah, who knows? Anyway, aren't we supposed to be heading back to the lounge? Yes, for the final angel. Come along and then, everyone. Clue number 5. Let's go. In the wake of the incident, the thematic is heading straight back to port. The engine seems noisier, but the ship's speed appears no greater. Not one clue left, everybody. Here we are then, the Grand Lounge, where the Lost Angel is hiding. All that stands between me and the binding slip. You can do it, miss. The sight of this lounge without the Golden Goddess soundens my heart. When we left from the wharf, it was such a magnificent sight to behold, no? I'm quite sure we'll find your statue, Mr. Fullhole, don't you worry. Not if we don't actually look for it, Inspector. Yes, well, where do we look then, Perfetti? Please, don't feel disheartened, Mr. Fullhole, there's still hope. Yes, and now we've come this far, we must complete the exciting angel treasure hunt, That's the spirit. So, if you can find the final angel somewhere in this lounge, I'll reward you with a bidding slip for the Golden Goddess. Not that it's much of a prize at the moment. Oh dear, that made me feel glum again. I think it fell off or something, or just someone accidentally pushed a button and fell into a button. I believe it's like an accident, but I believe it got off the ship somehow when it's at the bottom of the river. That's the only bit, that's the part of my theory where I'm like, definitely, it's somewhere in the river. Why don't we throw ourselves into this treasure hunt to try and jolly him up a bit, miss? The like orb thing is gone as well. There's like a orb up there before, and now it's gone as well. Oh, what happened to the stack of dishes? It looked different to before somehow. Really? It doesn't look like too many people have been digging in. The like thing's missing. I don't know what that has to do with it, but that's also missing. The like little ball that was up there. Is it in the food? Nope. Yeah, Katrielle's hunger got the better of her. This Grand Lounge doesn't feel so grand without the statue, does it? Where can it be, Miss Layton? Found a hint coin. I was unconvinced about resuming the game after the statue was stolen, but I'm pleased to see my guests enjoying themselves. Now let's just play the game to its conclusion. The crane? So this is the crane we think the culprit may have used to remove the goddess statue. Yes, possibly. The question is, how did he or she know how to operate the crane? Where haven't I looked? I feel like I've looked everywhere here. Looks different. Doesn't feel so grand. Doesn't feel so grand. Crane. Blah, blah, blah. already looked at the crane and this and just everything. What am I meant to look at? No. Where is the final statue? Grand knowledge doesn't feel so grand. Oh, come on, where are you? I don't know where to look. I've looked like everywhere. Come on, where am I meant to look? What is it? Come on. Oh. Deity deck card, that doesn't help, but got my hopes up there. I knew it's something. No, that's a hint coin. Okay, it's not something in the ceiling. Seems to be bunched up hidden in the lights. Maybe it's one of those. Oh. Nope, that's another hint coin. I don't want hint coins, I want to find it. I don't think it's in my pockets. Those lights? No, no. No. Where is this thing? At this point I might just Google where it is because I want to go to bed at some point this year and I feel like I've looked everywhere. If I leave the room and come back. No. I don't know how that will help, but just trust me, it will. Different crane. I thought I put my no. That's I thought it was talking about the lights. Okay. Yeah, I had put my thing over that a bunch of times. I feel like I just pressed on everything. That's the same thing, isn't it? Okay, I'm googling. Layton case 8 final angel. I need to be careful not to spoil myself on the answer. Layton case 8. Google's not being very helpful. Come on. I swear to God, I pressed on that so many times. Like, I just didn't press the right part of it. Like, I knew it was to do with that. I'll have to search this tiered tower of platters in minute detail, I think. Let's start this delicious looking chicken. It smells gorgeous. Paws off the grub, rough. You do realize how many calories dulls your brain, don't you? That's interesting. Oh, there's a puzzle here on the dishes. Perhaps if I solve this... There's just a puzzle on the dishes. Okay. There's a stone with some symbols carved into it that seem to have some kind of significance. The top part of it is missing and needs to be put back, but the pieces of stone are all in a jumble. It's not clear which one it is. Look at the symbols on the other side of the stone to figure out which is the missing one. Okay, so the image on the top one looks like this. And the answer is one of these ones. There's only 5 options, so there's only so many I can get wrong. So it's like circular and it's got to have something to do with the shapes. I feel like A makes sense.
I've seen how
Yep,
to solve
cover it in
this
puzzles. No, okay. Oh, there's only 5 options. I don't care that much. The shape of the missing piece is not important, it's the meaning of the symbols. Yeah, I went for that one because 2 together, I don't know. B?
This should do it, I think.
We'll get there eventually, guys.
That's not like me.
See?
This is an interesting one.
Not
good, Katrielle.
I bet it's gonna be the last one if we try. I'm not just brute forcing my way through it. I was thinking and stuff. I just happened my choices of answers happened to go A, B, C. I'll go with E first.
This should do it, I think.
Nope, it's D. Okay. I should have just gone with A, B, C, D. Okay then. Well. Oh well. I'm not quite sure why this is the correct one though. Like,
I've seen how to solve this now. Puzzles
I don't.
are made for solving.
The symbols carved into stone represent an eye. An eye looking in different directions. It looks like the stone is staring at something. I don't think this one just makes sense at all, to be honest. Can my game capture actually work? There we go. Like, huh? Like, okay. It's very strange. No one's going to think that. You just want to make a ridiculously stupid puzzle. Oh, you got it right. You continually surprise me, Katrielle. That's strange. I'm not seeing an angel figurine anywhere. We found the other 3 angels as soon as we solved that puzzle. Just because you see the moon in the sky every night, my friend, it does not mean you will see it this night. No, this puzzle you just solved is only a hint about the location of the angel that is concealed in this room. It's a hint, is it? Well, the answer to the puzzle was that you had to look up, wasn't it? Oh, so we have to find the angel, perhaps. Is it on the ceiling? I was looking at the ceiling ages ago. The game's just behind me. Yeah, it's like, I understand why that's the answer, but also, no logical person is going to think, oh, this looks like an eye. Not quite that far up, I think, Shell. I suspect it means the top of this tower of dishes. Which is what I was saying to begin with. Of course, that's the hint. Let's investigate the top tiers straight away. I wasn't aware different parts of the food tower counted as different things completely, which is why it took me so long to find what I was doing earlier. That's disappointing. There doesn't appear to be any angel on top of the tower of dishes here. Really? But it must be there. Actually, I remember there was a little round decoration on top as well, but that seems to be missing now too. Yes, I remember that decoration as well, actually. Yes, I noticed that right away. The decoration is gone? No, this is a disaster. Gosh, was it a very important decoration, Mr. Fullhold? Yes, well, no, but you see, I concealed the final angel figurine inside the decoration of which you speak. Oh no, you mean the angel figurine is lost too? Yes, now, not only is my precious golden goddess missing, but the final angel as well. What are we going to do, Miss Layton? Things seem to be going from bad to worse. Let's keep calm, Ernest. The angel hasn't gone missing, it just changed location, that's all. Okay. But I did not tell anyone to move it. Someone has gone against my wishes. Let me say, Mr. Fullhold, it's because it was ball-shaped. When the ship was moving, it just rolled off. The final figurine was originally inside decoration on top tier of the Tower of Plates originally. The question we face is, where is it now? In fact, it's within sight of all of you, even as we speak. It's in the water. Is it really, Miss Layton? Where? Where is it? Do tell us. Relax, Pinstripe. She can't wait to tell us anyway. Let me put you out of your misery. The final angel is... Oh, it's in the... That also makes sense. It's in the jelly next to the tower. Yeah, it rolled and sank into the jelly. Okay, I was right about it rolling. Is that enormous multicolored jelly? Surely not. Indeed it is, Ernest. If we examine jelly, I'm gonna examine it by eating it, aren't we, Katrielle? If we examine the jelly, I've got little doubt that we will find the final angel figurine. Well, time to eat some jelly. Oh, Ernest, have you found it? Oh yes, I've got it. The little round decoration and the angel figurines inside. However, did it end up in here, miss? Because it's round, it rolled. Somebody moved it without my permission? Is that what you're saying, Miss Layton? No, it's the laws of physics. Actually, no, I think the truth is the decoration just fell from the top of the tower into the jelly. It fell? But why would that happen? Because we're on a boat and it just stuff just kind of fall and the statue fell off the desk. Not off the desk, off the boat. Mr. Fullhold, because your boat is not level. In fact, the stern appears to be considerably lower than the bow. Almost as if we're caught on something. We're caught on the statue that's sunk. The ship is not level? Are you sure, miss? I can't say that I've noticed. Or was the statue so heavy that it was making the ship level, and now the statue's fallen off, it is no longer level. So, I don't know. It's not immediately obvious, especially when you've been walking around the ship as we have. But I'm quite sure the round decoration did in fact roll off the top tier of the Tower of Dishes. But the thematic is the very latest model. Everything is in perfect working order, and we are not cruising at an excessive speed. What possible reason could there be for a vessel to be pitching in such a way? I'm sure there's a simple explanation, Mr. Fullhold. Don't worry, I'm always right, so I probably am. Now that I found all 4 figurines, though, I think it's time to, final clue! Solve this case! Fallen Angel. I'm really curious about is this is case 8, which is the final of the cases that we are like free to do, and I'm wondering what's going to happen next, because this definitely isn't the final case. It doesn't feel right. Case complete! The final figurine should have been in the decoration on top of the tiered platters, but it's turned up in the neighbouring jelly instead. The ship must be at an incline. Solve this case, let's go! I must say, it's a very clever hiding place. No one would ever think to look for a goddess statue there. Wait, eh? Are you saying you know who did it, Cat? Of course, Inspector. The mystery is history. I know who did it. I know how they did it. Well, come on then, spill the beans. Who was it? And where's the devil is that statue, eh? I'll explain everything as soon as everyone is gathered. Ernest, could you please? Yes, miss. At once, miss. Oh, wait a minute. There's something I need to discuss first. What are you planning now, Ruff? You'll know soon enough. I'll reveal all once everything is settled.
For whom the goddess
I can breathe.
smiles. Well, she would love each and every one of us equally, of course. Yet there is someone among us who would have her all for himself. And that someone is...
The sea itself? Or... I did think that he was a little bit suspicious at first, so maybe he has something to do with it? This is a really late theory.
No, wait.
But no, I think he probably doesn't.
I think everyone's more interested in where the goddess is rather than who is responsible for her disappearance.
Yep.
So...
Cat's being cat. Among Us.
Hold it. Everyone knows it's bad guy first, then...
But there wasn't a bad guy. It fell into the ocean, or it was an accident of some kind.
Yes. I should bow to my audience's wishes and explain the whereabouts of the statue first.
At the bottom of the river.
Hello? Dog giving advice here.
So, where is the statue, you ask? The truth is, it was stolen by someone. But I have deduced where that someone has hidden it.
That's kind of too obvious, it being stolen.
Stolen?
I'll be happy as long as it's at the bottom of the river. That's
How
good
could
enough
that
for
be?
my predictions. Because I haven't done really in-depth predictions with this one. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah, we're talking about a 4-ton statue here. How could anyone make
They just dropped it in the bottom of the river for later. Is there an actual criminal this time, though? That'd be insane.
Move it, there's no way to get it off the boat.
But there is. There's one way you could get the statue off this boat and onto dry land.
Katrielle, can you please just get to the point?
How exactly?
I'll tell you. Even as we speak, the goddess of the Thames is
Told you! Under the water.
What do
I
you
knew it.
want about?
I'm a genius.
I'm talking
I know this
about
game
the
too well.
only possible way such a statue could be moved from this boat to the shore.
Yeah. Cooper, I think you're correct. Everyone in the game is just wrong.
The statue is under the water, being dragged along by the boat as we speak.
Which is why the engine is louder. That's what I was saying about how the engine's louder, because it's dragging it and it feels off center and stuff.
And the
Always
thief
right.
is planning to recover
Yep.
the statue once the party
But Katrielle says that
over
actually is a
and
thief,
we've
like-
docked at the wharf.
Like, oh my god, there actually is a criminal this time? Question mark? I'm so surprised. That's actually caught me off guard. It's just like, normally there isn't actually someone that's bad. Does this one actually have a criminal?
There's only one person who could have done this,
Is it the able seaman?
and that
Oh, I said last minute theory he's a little bit suspicious. I said last minute theory as she was solving the case. I did think he was a little bit suspicious at the beginning because he said once.
Captain
Oh no, never mind.
Midas Pullman.
It's Midas Pullman. I'm not wrong because I predicted that it would be at the bottom of the river, and I'm taking that. I'm taking that W. That's something I was correct about right away. Okay? I'm never right about every part of the case.
And all of the crew have been helping you.
Interesting. As an actual criminal. I mean, it makes sense.
Taken a hallowed image, bound it, and mercilessly thrust it into the, let's face it, grim waters of the Thames estuary.
Yeah, people need to stop stealing from themselves.
It's nothing short of sacrilege. You are all guilty of anchor abuse.
Anchor abuse?
Okay.
On the Titanic? Unthinkable. That's not a thing, Cat. Read it back in now.
Anime cutscene? No, okay. Well, how do you explain how Captain Pullman removed the statue from the lounge into the sea, Katrielle? We've already established that there were a number of conditions that had to have met in order to use the crane for that purpose. Yes, he needed the help of the crew to make it happen. What are you saying, Cat? Well, the captain told us that a key is required to operate the crane. Obviously, he had that himself. But he had already given the key to the ship's navigator, able seaman. That's like too obvious, you know? When the incident took place, Seaman told us he was on the bridge. That's right. And from the bridge, he asked the ship's engineer, Declan Swabber, to turn on the power to the crane in the engine room. Hold on a minute, we were in the engine room doing the treasure hunt at that time. I never heard anyone using the speaking tube. No, you didn't, because you weren't supposed to. Eh? Just think back, Inspector. When we first entered the engine room, Captain Pullman gave a long and detailed account of the ship's engine, didn't he? Yes, he was very passionate about the latest technology the ship employs. So that was a deliberate distraction, you think? I do, and while we were busy listening, Mr. Simon gave the instruction to Mr. Swabber to flick the power switch. If it hadn't happened that way, there wouldn't have been enough time for Mr. Seaman to do the deed. And soon as the crane's power was switched on, he hoisted the statue over the lounge and over the ship's side. Once he'd finished, he let Mr. Swabber know using the speaking tube again, and Mr. Swabber returned the power switch to the off position. And of course, it wasn't just that those three involved. Every member of the crew helped carry out this amazing heist. So they're all guilty then, the lot of them. I was expecting it was an impressive piece of teamwork, I'll give them that. Yes, facilitated by the many speaking tubes running all over the ship, so everyone involved could relay important messages to each other. The conveyors on the speaking tubes between the engine room and the bridge are usually left open, so they're in constant communication. And let's not forget, the crew has been together for a long time. They know each other inside out. Well, obviously that explains why my profiling hadn't produced results yet. Nobody could have predicted the entire crew was involved. I just wish they hadn't put their amazing teamwork skills to such a furious use. What a waste, it's criminal. Oh, anyway, we should be arriving at the wharf before long. I'll radio ahead to the yard and get us a welcoming committee. So, like, there's actual criminals this time. Like, actual... Like, that's insane. I thought they might do this at some point, just like, twist that there's actual criminals.
Tried to steal the statue and the whole crew were in on it, but they didn't get away with it. It's under the
It's a
vessel,
twist
boys.
because you don't expect there to be actual criminals, so there hasn't been for 7 cases.
Under the vessel!
Aww. Like, why did he do it when he was like, I'm so thankful to him for everything he's done.
Yourself a man of the sea.
Like, why did he do it? I don't know the motive, because it's just like, he was like so thankful to him for helping his crew and stuff.
I'm not so sure. I believe it was the captain's undying love of the sea that drove him to such lengths.
I'm happy as.
Mr. Pullman is aboard this brand
I don't think they're quite getting a lifetime sentences for a theft.
because he is employed as its captain. But once upon a time, he himself owned one of the most famous luxury
Katrielle's gonna find a way to make it not that bad / wholesome.
the SS Midas Touch. Isn't that right?
How did you...
Sadly, your business met with hard times in the economic recession, and you were forced to sell your ship and lay off all of her crew.
Oh.
You put all your younger years into that ship, and now you want her back, don't you?
Yes. Yes, you're right. You've certainly done your homework, I'll give you that. Unbelievable. I met my late wife aboard that ship.
Aww.
She means everything to me. I poured my soul into her.
This crew who are conspiring with you, they're the crew from your old ship, correct?
Yes. And
Yeah,
I
still committed
knew
a crime
doing
though.
it terrible thing like this would mean I wasn't worthy of her. But I just had to get her back. By fair means or foul.
Midas, you realize that I have acquired the Midas touch through one of my brokers.
We still gonna get the wholesome ending, even though they are actual criminals this time and
What?
stuff.
Really? You own her, Mr. Fullhold?
I do.
But I don't understand. I didn't think you were interested in older vessels.
No, those crusty old ships make no money. But the Midas touch is different. She is in a class of her own. If you want the pinnacle of luxury, there is no greater boat on the water. I have decided to run 2 cruise services from now on. These more affordable ones, and a Pullman service.
Really? I don't know what to say.
Once you have made amends for this little transgression,
Wholesome
I was
end, but
thinking of
there was
making
actually a
you
criminal and people actually got
captain
arrested.
of the
Oh my
Midas
god, this is like
touch.
such an...
She will be fully refurbished.
This Layton
of
case is like
course.
so different from most of the other ones we've had.
What do you say?
People are actual criminals now.
Do
Whoa.
you mean that?
Yes. No one knows how to get the best from her like you.
There's nothing I'd rather do.
Well, Captain Pullman, that's all worked out rather swimmingly, hasn't it?
Thanks to you, Miss Layton. The business plan you produced for the Midas touch was very impressive.
You old dog cat. You arranged all this.
Brilliant, Miss Layton. You solved the mystery and put everything right at the same
Power of
time.
Katrielle.
Oh, well, it's what I do.
This case is so long. Like, it's been 3 hours and 20 minutes. I know the case is over now, but Jesus. The golden goddess was raised from the riverbed, muddied and unharmed, and once again her radiant beauty was put on display for everyone to admire. She smiled on us all. Yes, we're saving. Now I'm curious what happens, because we've done all the cases that are on the board. New case! Well, at least I now know this isn't the last case. I just want to read this bit. The Battle of Hastings! That was like one of my favourite parts in history, when we were learning about Anglo-Saxons and Normans, the Battle of Hastings. 1066. I just want to read the thing. It says, despite the Godwin's Day bank holiday. Yeah, the Godwins! Battle of Hastings. Instead, Hastings is in a flap. It is his wife's birthday. Well, I'm going to save a couple times. And I'm gonna... Yeah, I did also Google the other day if this was how many cases there were. I'm not sure if the number was accurate, but I was pretty sure that this wouldn't be the last case, and I'm very glad because I'm really enjoying Layton and I didn't want this to be the end. And also it felt like a weird end because we haven't solved why Charlotte can talk. We don't have something wrapping it all together. The last couple cases we did, we could have done in any order. I mean, it probably refers to Detective Hastings, but also it is a real thing. I learned about it in history. 1066, the Battle of Hastings. I don't actually remember what happened in it. I just know there was a guy called Godwin and stuff, and it was like a battle for the crown and stuff. But yeah, that's all. I'm gonna thank you all for watching, whether you lurked, chatted, or whatever. It's been fun. There won't be a stream next week. I don't know when I'll be back, but there'll be a stream at some point. Not too far away, because I'm going on holiday at the end of this week. And I'm just going to relax. There's going to be a new video coming up on my channel tomorrow, probably at 8:30 PM. It's going to be Friendly Forest, finally returning for Friendly Forest 2.0. Hopefully. I just need to proof watch it, and I doubt it will have spontaneously exploded on itself and stuff. But, yeah. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.